Every business has a story, but there's one question every business should answer. Why should I choose you? Real businesses, real answers. Why should I choose you? A multimedia podcast series to help business focus in on the value they bring to their communities.
Hey, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for another awesome episode of Why Should I Choose You? We just got done with the ribbon cutting here at the Garden City General Store, and we are with Miss Dara from Unity Blends to share with you why should we choose Dara. And I'm Michael Scirocco with Why Should We Choose You? Or Why Should I Choose You? And we're here with Dara. And
Yes.
Dara, how long have you been an entrepreneur?
Well, I actually started this business in 2020 when everything got shut down, and I was living in New York, and I was looking for ways to heal myself naturally.
Yes.
And so I started looking into what that means and what that entails, and starting with finding all the right oils. There's so many oils out there in the world that say they're 100% natural, or say that they're going to do something, but they're fragrance-based, they're chemical-based, they're not actually natural. So the hardest part about starting this, and what really got me on that way, is doing the research on where to find all the right oils and to guarantee that they were natural.
And you do all this yourself?
So I went out and I sourced all of those oils. So I get them from companies that are third-party tested, and I'll only use third-party tested companies so that they have to prove to me that somebody outside their organization has actually tested those oils, and I can have visibility to those reports.
Okay.
And then I take all of those oils personally and I put them into functional blends. So every oil has its own benefit, but when you put them together, they become incredibly mighty and powerful.
Yeah, and I was reading some of them are for sleep.
Yes.
And some of for pain.
For pain, so I'm actually working on pain over here, and I'll start here with sleep because I actually created this one for my children.
Okay.
At the time, they were 7 and 8 years old, and I don't know if you've ever tried to put a 7 and 8-year-old to sleep, but it's not easy.
No.
And they're boys, which makes it even harder, and they share a room, which meant they were very rambunctious, and they were, And so I was trying to come up with a solution, and honestly, that's how Good Night was born, was to help my children sleep. So
cool.
it is a proprietary blend that gets my children to sleep in 10 minutes, and I feel like that's a win.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
That's incredible. I love that. And you know, again, her son's in the background.
Yes.
You know,
Can't miss him.
I mean, this is an example right there. If there's a nugget that you could take, that would be it.
Yes.
Nothing stops Dara from getting out there and being an entrepreneur. I love it.
Absolutely, yes. The children are a part of it.
Yeah,
It's a
love
family
it.
thing. We use the oils every day. It's not something we sell, it's something we use.
Awesome.
And so they're a part of it, and I want them to be a part of it.
Well, I think she's already answered her why, right? Why does she do what she do?
Well, I got I got very sick. It wasn't a joke. I got very sick in 2020. The world was shut down on top of it. My sickness had nothing to do with it, but the world got shut down, and every medicine, quite honestly, that I was being given was making me sicker.
Yeah.
And so we had to figure out what was going on, and I came up with a solution to fix some of those things. And it honestly took a friend to say to me, well, why are you gatekeeping that, and why won't you let other people have it? And so that's how it became a business. It was never intended to be one.
So you're sharing. And
It's all about sharing.
That's wonderful. And more than ever, I'd say today, people are on the hunt for wellness and
Solution.
all levels of it, whether it's the way you eat or just remedies to kind of be in that space of Zen.
Absolutely. The chemicals are changing everything about us, and it has impacted our bloodstream, our bodies, right?
Yeah.
And so this is something that's helping to correct that, and that's really important to me.
Yeah.
Again, going through so many years of being sick, to be standing on my feet today is a big deal. So what got me there?
So cool.
Absolutely.
I love that. And everybody's so health conscious that I'm going to have to dig into this a little myself.
Yes, absolutely.
But the big question is why
choose us?
Why
That's
do customers
fair.
choose you?
So I have a couple of answers to that. And number one I've already given you is that it's all natural. You're not going to get any chemicals. You're not going to get fragrances. There's nothing enhancing it. It is a natural oil distilled from whatever that item might be, whether it's the lemon, the lavender, the lime, whatever. So it's all natural. That's number one. Number two, all of our oils are going to be in glass bottles, never in plastic. When we put our oils in plastic, the plastic becomes part of the oil, and now you are literally putting that plastic into your bloodstream.
No way.
That is so toxic and so dangerous. So we will only use glass, and we only use amber glass. Any clear glass where our oils are getting constant contact from the sun, you're actually taking away from the benefit of the oil. Wow. The only reason you would want to do that is if you're actually making an oil. So here, I'm making an arnica oil so that I can have a pain relief salve. So I'm personally making it using Italian oil, and then I have the arnica. This is purposely out in the sun.
Yeah.
in a clear glass because it's sun baking. It's cooking this way.
It's brewing.
Exactly. Where these guys are already brewed.
Wow.
And I could take something where these guys really have about a 2-year shelf life. You leave them out in a clear bottle with sun on it, you take that down to about 6 months. So you're cutting your shelf life and you're forcing your customers to come back more often, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather sell less but have it be more beneficial. So
awesome.
that is my honest answer. And then my last reason is why to choose us. There's no company, there's no big corporation. It is me. It is me sourcing oils and me making oils. So you
cool.
truly have a guarantee from the CEO.
Well, and it's so wonderful to be able to actually have a conversation with today's fast-paced world. Everybody's in
so fast.
And you know, technology is wonderful, but it seemed to have pushed us apart.
Moving. It does. It absolutely. It originally brought us together, and then it has slowly divided us. And so, I love getting out. I mean, I'm here at the general store. You know, my oils are here, but this in a tent, talking to people. This is my favorite part.
Well, this is where it all started years ago, and you're also at the market in Surfside Beach.
I do the Surfside Market on Thursdays.
Yes, and you can find Dara also Thursdays at the Surfside Beach. Yeah, Arts and Crafts Market.
Yes.
Which is also part of what Sonia does here at the Garden City General Store. Man,
that's right.
It was so great.
And then also, I want to if you don't mind, I also want to say Pink Sheep Interiors and Pink Sheep Pups down in Market Common. They also carry some of our Unity blends. We also created a signature blend just for them, so you can only buy it there.
Hey, and that's Miss Portia Smith.
Yes, so check her out,
Pink Sheep Interiors down in Market Commons.
Absolutely.
We're actually going to visit with her tomorrow.
Wonderful. She's amazing.
So cool.
Amazing. That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was such a pleasure. Thank you. We appreciate you and what you do and setting the example for the next generation here.
That's the goal.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hey, we appreciate you joining us here at Why Should I Choose You? Everybody's time is valuable. Dara took time out of her schedule. You're taking time out of your schedule to get little tidbits of information from our local vendors, our local entrepreneurs. But you know what? Is there any other nugget you could share with the audience about a tip for going into business?
Sure. Love what you do. Be willing to do it 24/7 and be passionate about it. The reason that this is something that I can do, I can sell nothing and still have the time of my life because I get to talk to people and I get to talk to them about something that matters. So if you're going to do it, make sure you love it.
Yeah.
Make sure you're passionate.
And I could vouch for the passion just in learning about the products. It's really awesome. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you
very much.
Again, we appreciate you tuning in. If you would like to share why we should choose your company, or maybe you're exiting your company and you have some information that you could share with people just getting started. I mean, we could always use good advice, and I'm sure most people want to hear little tidbits that could help them on their journey with business. So thank you again. I'm Michael Scirocco with Why Should I Choose You? My number is 843-997-0228. And again, thank you, Dara. Have an awesome day.
Thank you so much.
Every business has a story, but there's one question every business should answer. Why should I choose you? Real businesses, real answers. Why Should I Choose You? A multimedia podcast series to help business focus in on the value they bring to their communities.